Popcorn Man here, live and impersonating, or wait, no, live and in person. A live impersonator of Popcorn Man is here, out in the snow. It was just a little over 2 years ago, according to the chronological events in this particular part of the space-time collective. Popcorn Man came on the scene with news nuggets by Popcorn. I didn't know if there would be a nugget that would want to join me in doing the reporting at that time, and so I just made it news nuggets by Popcorn. It's a snowy day out, beautiful trees, and just the safety reminders that we need on the news you can't use with the news nuggets by Popcorn live. Remember to give extra stopping distance when driving in snow and ice. This is slushy kind of snow. It's fun to slush in. It's not as slippery as some of the ice that you can get, but it does get into the wheels, the grooves of the wheels, and it causes you to slide. So you always want to have drive slower, give more stopping distance, and don't hang on to the bumper of a vehicle that's driving by if it's going to be going really fast down the road, because you might run out of ice on the road and then that could hurt. Not that I've ever done that, as far as I know, or you know. Well, I actually do know, I did. That's all Mike's fault. Whenever train of thought goes that way, that's because of Mike, or Michael, depending on how you look at it. But he'll be watching and he'll go, yep, it's because of me. So I'm excited to announce that I've been able to use one of my avatars here and obtain entrance into a secret group that's a public group of individuals that know the one true God and are wanting to let his light shine over and above all other gods. It's kind of an incredible claim. Apparently they serve the God of gods, or the King of Kings, or the Lord of Lords. They call him Yeshua, Shia, Jesus. But they're doing a manifestation of the reality of light overcoming darkness through the retelling of events that occurred a few years back. And it's pretty cool because depending on who you're talking to is how you can see the play that was foreseen by the Lord before the creation of the world. So I was going to tell a Jewish man that I know about the play, and for him I was going to say that the play was about a Pharisee by the name of Saul who studied under Gamaliel. I need to make sure I get his name right, and how he had an experience that changed his way of life. He was from the tribe of Benjamin, if I remember correctly. And so as I learn about the different characters in the play, then as I'm speaking to different individuals, I can present it in a different way. For some other ones, I'll tell them, well, I'm playing a pagan worshiping, slave owning, demon influenced man. Just depending on who I'd be talking to. It's a story of human trafficking and being set free from that. Lots of different ways that it can be presented because of all the different layers. And of course, that's what people that don't have access to a sacred place like Stained Glass Theater miss some of the layers and the complexities of what the Lord is doing. Like how every snowflake is individual and unique, and no two are the same. God's working so many things together in our time. It's so funny, I was even thinking about in Bookends, there was a scene where there's a boy and a girl that come out. The girl's got the 50s style poodle dress, and they do the milkshake together. And my daughter was that little 50s girl in that. And really it was just a glimpse, a foreseen of the wonderful show High Tops, the 50s version that RB was able to come and enjoy, and I think enjoyed it so much he just kept dancing all the way up into glory after it was done, and wanted to let the next level, the next phase, the next revelation of what he was wanting to, what he knew the Holy Spirit was wanting to do through him, wanting to see that manifest, and he knew he had to step out of the way, out of the light, and so now those layers are starting to be shown, understood, the depth of what's there, and again, it's like Denise was saying, you can't, like an audience wouldn't be able to put it into words, but it'd be felt. And I believe this play will be felt. Hey, that's for lease, just in case anybody need to lease that. Which side of the tracks is the right side of the tracks, though? Any pauses in the thought and then shifting over, especially if I don't go back to the thought, those are all for the benefit of Mike or Michael, depending on how you look at it. I don't know. He can forget his own name, much less somebody else's. So if you're out driving, what was the warnings again? Oh yeah, give extra time, leave lots of stopping distance. Don't be looking around at all the pretty trees when you're driving. You need to be watching the roads. I said don't be looking at all the pretty trees. You're still looking at all the pretty trees. And be careful what part of the Omniverse this is shown in, because it is against the law. If I was the one that was actually filming, like if I was holding the camera or something, but it's a good thing I'm not. That's why I always have a trusty sidekick taking care of that for me. Oh, and always remember, if you can start or end with green screen, then you can take it anywhere. Yeah, no doubt. So there's the road conditions for you. They look like this. And they're, this would be good for the soil though. It releases some good nitrogen and such into the land. If you were terraforming, it'd be a good way to kick off early spring, late winter. Nice little snows like this would be a really good way. Look how pretty that tree is. Huh? Wait, I told you to stop doing that. Okay, you can look once. Did you get it? Some people. Hard to deal with. Good things I got extra arms and stuff. Alright, I think this is one of those places where you always have an option. You can go really fast. And me, yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. Or you can go left or right. Looks like we're going right. I tricked you. It's left. Unless it's mirrored. Would you be able to tell if it was mirrored? I don't think I could. Alright. Well, everybody have a fun day. So, the reason I did this 2 years ago was to have a fictitious place to say that, a what? A fictitious place to be able to share things that are factual, even though it's a fictitious place, because that way, if anybody wants to have a hard time about it, you just tell them I was only acting. I only acted like I don't like you. Now get out of my face. You know, that kind of a thing. And also then, you know, some people can just have some fun and not have to worry about it, right? Not worry about other people. All right, I'm signing out.